Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Another video. We're doing Unearthed Arcana, and I am just blown away by what I read in the shower this morning. And I have not read all of it, and I only barely skimmed it once. And I thought I was going to be super impressed about one part of this, and then the other part blew me out of the water. Anyways, we're going to get in. Two parts of this video. We're going to do Mage Barbarian, and then we're going to do Space Monk. So stay around for that. Jesus. Anyways, moving on. So first off, a casting monk, barbarian. It feels weird to say it. I've been wanting something that was wildly different, and the Barbarian as a whole has, like, it's one of the few classes in the game that feel like it has a right answer. Champion Fighter, for instance. And I'm very glad that they went way off the script with this. The Path of the Wild Soul. We're just going to go through the features that this specifically gets. At 3rd level, your body reacts to the presence of magic. You can cast Detect Magic spell without using a spell slot or components. Constitution is your spellcasting ability for the spell. You faintly glow a color corresponding to the school of magic that you detect, and you choose the colors, which I think is weird. They should just give us something. Go based on D&D Beyond. I mean, they have colors there that are for all these spells. You can use this feature a number of times equal to your Constitution modifier. Concasting, I literally just had this conversation about why sorcerers should be concasters, and I think that is insanity that, lo and behold, it ended up happening anyways. You regain all expended uses when you finish a long rest. Wild Surge. So these are not sorcerers, and yet they have a Wild Surge table, which makes sense. They are raging. I get that. It's interesting. Starting at 3rd level, magic erupts from you as you rage. When you enter a rage, roll on the Wild Surge table to determine a magical effect produced. If the Wild Surge requires a saving throw, your DC is 8 plus Probo plus Con Mod. So the Wild Surge table here that they give us, granted this is just UA, is a D8. I don't know if they're going to add more. It's definitely not the same surge table that the Wild Magic Sorcerer gets. On the D8, you roll a 1. Necrotic energy bursts from you. Each creature within 30 feet of you takes 1d10 necrotic damage, and you gain temporary hit points equal to the sum of the necrotic damage dealt to creatures. That's huge. That's a lot of health. That's probably definitely too much. 2. You teleport 20 feet to an unoccupied space that you can see. Until your rage ends, you can activate this effect again on each of your turns as a bonus action. Awesome. 3. You conjure 1d4 intangible spirits that look like flumps. Love it. In an unoccupied space within 30 feet of you. Each spirit immediately flies 30 feet in a random direction. At the end of your turn, all spirits explode, and each creature within 5 feet of one or more must succeed a dexterity saving throw or take 2d8 force damage. Exploding flumps? This is my jams. It's like they went into my brain. 4. Arcane energy enshrouds you. Until your rage ends, you get a +2 bonus to AC for a barbarian. And whenever a creature within 10 feet of you hits you with an attack, that creature takes force damage equal to your con mod. 3, 4, maybe hopefully 5 damage just for hitting you. Sounds pretty good. 5. Plant life temporarily grows around you. Until the rage ends, the ground within 10 feet of you is difficult terrain, which I assume you have problems with unless something says you don't. So that's interesting. Kind of a bad one. 6. Arcane energy taps into the minds of those around you. Each creature within 30 feet of you must succeed a wisdom saving throw, or you see a glimpse of the creature's thoughts, learning how it plans to attack you. Some divination ass shit. creature's thoughts, learning how plans to attack you. Oh my god. As a result, the creature has disadvantage on attack rolls against you until the start of your next turn. Disadvantage. So even if you're raging, they just have to roll normal while you have advantage. That is awesome. 7. Shadows wave around a weapon of your choice you are holding. Until your rage ends, the weapon deals psychic damage instead of its bludgeoning, slashing, or piercing. And it gains the light and thrown properties with a normal range of 20 feet and a long range of 60 feet. If you drop the weapon or throw it, the weapon dissipates and reappears in your hand at the end of the turn. That is awesome. Because now you just have this maul that you can chuck 20 to 60 feet. It gives the barbarian an active range option. Granted, you have to roll 7. But what happens when you roll an 8? A beam of brilliant light lances from your chest in a 5-foot wide, 60-foot long line. Each creature in a line must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or take 2d8 radiant damage and be blinded until the start of your next turn. I read Unibeam. So here we have this casting barbarian. I don't understand it. Like, he's got magical options. That is so fucking cool. I mean, I think that we've all joked about buff-ass wizards, and this is kind of where you almost want to be with it. If you want to be all punchy and no real casty, but you have options. Magic reserves at level 6. You can channel the magic surging inside you into other creatures. As an action, you can touch a creature and roll a d4. Ooh. The creature recovers an expended spell slot equal to the number rolled. Jesus. So up to a 4th level spell slot, depending on what it is. This is your action, so you're not fighting. You're just patting people on the back. The creature, if a creature you touch can't recover spells slots of that level, the creature instead gains temporary hit points equal to 5 times the number rolled. What is great about this is that it doesn't say if they can't gain spell slots, period. So if they have all their 1st level spell slots and you happen to roll a 1, it does not mean, oh, you get a 1 level spell slot back. No, if they cannot gain the slot for whatever reason, instead you get the health. You take force damage equal to 5 times the number rolled. When you reach 14th level in the class, you increase the dice to a d6, which means you'll take 30, but you could potentially give a wizard a d6, and also you're giving them 30 temporary hit points. Also, you're a barbarian. What is this? Also, you could just be a barbarian wizard, touch yourself, nuke yourself, give yourself temporary hit points, and lose real hit points. So you're still at the same amount, except for you also regained a spell slot. The weird new combos that come from this alone, I was so fucking stoked on just having this fucking ripped ass wizard. What? Oh my god. And like I said, he's not really a caster. He doesn't have spell slots that need to be expended and all that shit. But still. Arcane Rebuke. At 10th level, the magic crackling within your soul lashes out. When a creature forces you to make a saving throw while you are raging, you can use a reaction to deal 3d6 force damage to that creature. No range. Just saving throw. Feeble mind, and you go, and they just, like, oh my god, I love that. This is so, Chaotic Fury. At 14th level, you become a wellspring of wild magic while you are raging. As a bonus action, you can re-roll on the Wild Surge table, the D8, replacing your current effect with the new one. So if you really want to be able to throw your Great Maul, you could just keep re-rolling for it. Also, you can re-roll into some, like, you know, the necrotic damage. Like, just a wild, crazy, chaotic ass. Damn. Ooh, that is exciting. That is super exciting. When I got that far in this UA, I was like, it'll never get better than that. What could I possibly read that will make me more excited than this whole situation? And I was wrong. I was wrong. We got monk news. Oh, they needed it. I think. I don't see enough monk action. And I've had a monk in my first campaign that I DM'd. And now that I'm playing in Waterdeep Heist, we have a monk in the party. And monks are super cool. However, monks get a lot of weird abilities that don't necessarily involve combat. A lot of extra utility, which I'm not shitting on. Keep in mind, I love the utility. I like being able to not age, slow fall, fast climb, no language, not get poisoned. Like, there's so many weird things that monks just get. But why would you bother leveling a monk and not splashing in something? I mean, monks are an awfully splashable race. So, yeah, no, this time around we have Space Monks. And I am so fucking excited about these Space Monks. The Way of the Astral Self. So, at 3rd level, your mastery of your key allows you to summon a portion of your astral self. It's morphin time. On your turn, you can spend 2 key points as a bonus action to summon the arms of your astral self for 10 minutes. These spectral arms hover near your shoulders. You determine the arm's appearance and based on the qualities of your character. A boom. And while your astral arms are summoned, you gain the following benefits. Look at how cool this is. Look at that. I mean, right? 2 key points. 3rd level. Totally doable. You can use your wisdom modifier in place of your strength modifier when making strength checks or strength saving throws. Interesting. Interesting as fuck. I like that. The arms are monk weapons and have a reach of 10 feet. I like that. The arms deal radiant or necrotic damage, your choice. When you attack with the arms, you can use your wisdom modifier instead of your strength or dex modifier for the attack and damage rolls. Super interesting. Across the board. Fucking neat. Whiz punch. What? Whiz punch on one side? Concast on the other? What? Oh, man. Immediately after you use the attack action with your astral arms on your turn, you can make 1 extra attack with your astral arms as a bonus action. The number of extra attacks increases when you reach certain levels in this class, increasing to 2 at 11th and 3 at 17th. We're talking bonus action multi-attack. Fighter finally has to move the fuck over as far as attacking like crazy. So we're talking extra attack at 5th and triple bonus on 17th? Are you kidding me? That's insanity. So you're just attacking 5 times every turn. Oh, as long as you have your arms out. But look at them. Why would you not have your arms out? Seriously? Oh my god. Visage of the Astral Self. At 6th level, we're still getting more astral. This fucking cosmic monk, oh my god, it's going to be so cool. You can summon the visage of your astral self. On your turn, you can spend 1 key point as a bonus action or as part of summoning your astral arms, which already takes 2, so we're talking 3 total. To summon this visage for 10 minutes. 10 minutes is an eternity in combat, and seriously. While your visage is summoned, you gain the following benefits. Wisdom of the Spirit. You have advantage on Wisdom, Insight, and Charisma Intimidation rolls. Checks. Astral sight. You can see normally in darkness, both magical and non-magical, to a distance of 120. Magical darkness, 120? You basically get improved devil sight? Is that what that is? Jesus. Ugh. Level 11. Awakening of the Astral Self. Starting at 11th level, you tap into a greater power of your Astral Self. While you have both the Astral Arms and the Visage summoned, you gain the following benefits. Deflect energy. When you take acid, cold, fire, lightning, or force damage, you can use your reaction to deflect it. It's deflect missile with magic. I can't even believe that this is not going to be this good when it finally makes it out to real content. This is still UA. I mean, I'm sorry to burst your bubble. Maybe your DM will let you play it, but your DM's going to see this and just be like, what the fuck? Because it's so good. It's so good. When you do so, deflecting magic, we're still on this, the damage you take is reduced by 1d10 plus Wizmod plus monk level. Shit. Even if you roll a 1, if you're maxed out, it's still going to be 26. But if you roll like a boss that's, what, 35? Dumb and powerful and awesome and amazing. Once on each of your turns when you... Oh, empowered arms. Once on each of your turns when you hit a target with your astral arms, you can deal extra damage to the target equal to your martial arts die. So however you punch in hard. Word of the Spirit. When you speak through your visage, you can direct your words towards a creature of your choice that you could see within 30 feet of you, making it so only that creature can hear you. It's weird that they didn't just give telepathy. This sounds like they wanted to go out of their way to give you not telepathy. Alternatively, you can amplify your voice. Crank that shit to 11 so that all creatures within 600 feet can hear you. This is a great way. It's attached to super awesome abilities, yet it's still more utility. It's more Swiss Army Monk. It's more just awesome little things that you can have, which I very much like. A Kraken's attacking the docks. You could literally tell every ship worker there, get the fuck out, there's a Kraken. You know, a dragon lands in the middle of a heavily populated city. You can tell all of them. Dude, dragon, pass out, or get out of here. What are you doing? Complete Astral Self. Starting at 17th level, your connection to your Astral Self is complete, allowing you to summon it entirely. On your turn, you can spend 10 key points as a bonus action to summon the arms, visage, and body of your Astral Self for 10 minutes. The spectral body covers your physical form like a suit of armor, connecting with the arms and visage. You determine its appearance based on the qualities of your character. While your Astral Self is summoned, you gain the following benefits. Armor of the Spirit. You gain +2 bonus AC while you aren't incapacitated. And you already have reason, real reason, tangible reason to get your Wiz mod up like crazy with your Dex mod, and now you're just beefaroni monk. Oof. Astral Barrage. When you use the extra attack feature to attack twice, you instead attack 3 times. We're talking 6 attacks on your turn. We're not talking about action surge. We're just talking about beefaroni. Just punching all day on all night. Oh my god. And my favorite, just right at the end, just a little kiss that they leave you with, is key consumption. When a creature within 10 feet of you is reduced to 0 hit points, not even by you, just when some shit dies, within 10 feet, which is your new range to punch, You can use your reaction to regain key points equal to your wisdom modifier. Yeah, I'll spend that reaction to gain 5 oh my god. 5 key points? So literally you need to kill 2 things and you gain the 10 that you spent to go Super Saiyan, Voltron, Big Bad Beetleborg, you know it. Whatever you want your sick-ass suit of armor to be, just, like, this UA has me full of tingles. I cannot believe that when somebody said, oh, we have this UA out, it's got a Mage Barbarian, and I was like, that was not the highlight for me. Because he is great. But Space Monk? Ooh. I don't even know what to think about this. This is such a good UA, and I cannot wait for some of this stuff to make past playtest. I want to see this in the real game. I want to see where they're going to put this. Are the Githyanki going to get like a huge deal soon? Because both of these things feel very, well, astral, to be honest. Interesting. Interesting as heck. And I hope that I've enlightened you to some new UA that is just too much for me. I want to play both of these. I want to get to maximum level with both these characters. I need to, have the Chaotic Fury at level 14, which is not that high. And I also want to have Super Suit of Super Armor at level 17, which is pretty high. But I do, though, more than that, want to know your thoughts on these classes. I want you to send something. I mean, I need to know if I'm the only one that's just gushing for this, or is this actually something that we definitely wanted? I didn't think I wanted this, but here it is, and I'm so glad it exists. I'm looking at this, and I'm just like, jaw dropped. Shit. So maybe if you're just super nice to your DM, and you just give him a big old cup of coffee and a bowl of ice cream, and you give him a dog to pet, and you're like, hey, I was thinking about this character, just some UA stuff, And the point of UA is to playtest, really, because, damn. I don't know what to think. I'm gonna end this video because I'm just gonna sit here beside myself thinking about what I just read here. But as always, this has been Mike Von Awesome, and I am signing out.